FireStorm records, and we'll be reviewing the Behringer X2442 USB tonight. It's not going to be like an in-depth review showing you how to use it and all that stuff. It's just going to be some of my thoughts on it. And as you can see, the little bit of clips of video at the beginning that was playing through the board there straight into the computer. I've got mixed feelings about the board, and some of it's my fault because I just glanced at the description and didn't read the fine print per se. But I guess that falls to the fact that I believe in truth in advertising, and I forget that people are in the business to sell stuff, and if you don't read everything all the way through, then you're going to be sorely disappointed. And I'm going to give the board an A, and I'm going to give the advertising an F. We'll just leave it at that. It's a great board. It's got a lot of features, but one of my main things is as y'all can see, I've got a Yamaha 24-channel board back here behind me. It's an old one, but it's a true 24-channel board, 1 through 24. You know, with a couple of sub-outs and stereo mix and all that. I'm not going to get on with that, but it's a true 24-channel board, and that's kind of what I was expecting when I ordered the X2442 USB. And the reason I bring this up is because a lot of times I'll see YouTubers looking at the review of the FX2442, and that's a true 24-channel board, and they'll be like, well, I've got that same board, but I can't get to you. No, if you've got the USB board, it's not the same. It's not even close. There are some major differences, and they're big enough differences that I assure you it's not the same board. I mean, right off the bat, the FX2442 is a 24-channel board. Behringer bills the X2442 as a 24-channel board, and that's misleading. I have not talked to Behringer. The little owner's manual that comes with the board is a joke. It's basically on how to hook it up, and it tells you how to use a few of the features. It doesn't give you an in-depth description of the board itself, and that's a crying shame, because if it did, I would have used it. But I'll tell you what I know. Let me bring the camera around here to where y'all can see this board. One through 8 are mono channels. 9 through 16 are stereo. Now, if you use these as mono, that's a 12-channel board. Yeah, it's got 4 subgroups, but it's like I said, you can obviously see it's truly not a 24-channel board. I think they're counting insert. I think they're counting inserts and outs, the 4 subgroup stereo channel, the RCA, and the USB, and that's not fair to the customer. It truly isn't. You've got 10 XLR microphone inputs, and then you've got 24 quarter inputs. But you've got to remember that 6 of your inputs are over here on the stereo. And like I said, if you use that as a mono, then it's actually it's actually 12 instead of 24. One of the bigger differences is on the back. The FX2442 doesn't have individual channel outs, whereas, as you can see, the USB board does. It's got 8 individual out to turn into your DAW or whatever for recording. And Behringer's, like I said, is probably going to spank my hand on this and get on to me and well, I've already spanked them a couple times, and they probably don't like me. But if you're going to say it's a 24 channel board, then it really needs to be a true 24 channel board. I went and looked. Allen and Heath has one that's a 24 channel USB, and guess what? It's a true 24 channel board. Yes, it's quite a bit more expensive. It's well, twice as much. Well, for twice the money, you're getting twice the board. I'm sorry, Behringer, you dropped the ball on this, and I'm disappointed in you. Other than that, that's my biggest complaint. Everything else works as described. It's wonderful. It's got compressors on your 8 mono channels, parametric EQ, auxiliary sends, auxiliary returns, all the normal stuff. It's a good, clean sounding board. Was the USB as handy as I thought it was going to be? No, absolutely not. If you're going to record down for recording, if you're going to mix down for recording, you've got 2 choices. Mix it down to your main mix and do all that into mix it down to stereo, left and right. Send it to the computer, which is kind of useless. I mean, it's all right if you just want to do a short demo and you don't want to professionally mix it or master or any of that. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't been able to find any other way to do that. Or you can do like I've been doing. That's record 1 track at a time. Overdubbing. Well, guess what? I was already doing that. I didn't need the USB feature to do that. I was hoping that I could find a way to get at least 8 tracks at a time into the computer and make my job a little easier. And unfortunately, this board wasn't what I was looking for in that respect. I see where it can come in handy at some live shows because the USB is in and out. I mean, I could use it for DJing, for instance. Play music off my laptop into the board, or if I wanted to configure my outputs a little bit different. And the reason I say that, I guess I could use my subgroups to run my amps for the live show, and then use the main mix into the computer to record the live show, and that would be better than nothing. But that's still not the perfect setup. I have had an opportunity to use the board though, and like I said, everything works well. If you're not looking for a true 24 input board, I mean, as far as 24 separate channels, and you can live with the 10 mic inputs, it's a great board. I won't say that it's not. With some reconfiguring and buying some adapters and stuff, I was actually able to put the board to full use, and I enjoyed it. It was actually a good board. So that being said, look forward to seeing this board at some live venues and being used here at home to record stuff with, and we'll see how that goes. This is Vitali here at FireStorm Records, and y'all have a nice night.